What is up, Virgo? Welcome to your general timeless reading. Take resonates, leave the rest. Do not force it to fit. And if you're new, welcome. If not, welcome back. My name is Jordan. I'm a master Reiki practitioner and shamanic healer and a lot of other things. So check out my website and let's get into it. Let's see what we got going on for you, Virgo. They said spellcasters and tarot of dreams, so I'm going to use both of those decks for you. I think tarot of dreams is back here. Yes. Okay, cool. So let's do that. And I'm going to use this oracle deck to start us off. Very nice. Okay. Interesting. I like that. So let's see what else we have for you, Virgo. That's very manifestation energy. Those two decks together. Spirit of water. Trickster. I heard cleansing the past of deception. Okay. This is a soul integration. That's what this is. So when we say soul integration, it's basically transmuting old trauma or hurt or pain, right? So when we encounter an event that makes us feel unworthy or triggers abandonment or rejection, what happens is we give away a part of our authentic soul to it, right? So it's kind of like a trade, right? Like, okay, here's my authenticity, just a little bit of it. Thank you for that trauma. I'm going to hold on to that. That was great, right? So when we heal the trauma of the past and we go through purifying, right, this pain, this hurt, this trauma, this trickster energy, we call a part of our soul home. And so we feel more whole, we feel more at peace. Okay, Virgo. This is somebody else. Circle of life. Okay. I heard healing mother wounds, medicine woman, medicine man. Okay, healing mother wounds, warrior of the heart. Okay, I heard take time to reflect. Let's see what else we get. We'll get one more. They want one more. It's going to go here. Great mystery. Bottom of the deck is the spirit of fire. Okay. The people that you're dealing with are not going to understand or see your perspective of it. Getting to a place of acceptance with that will make this healing process a lot easier for you. Meaning that just because you see it, just because you feel that way, saying it to them 100 times, wanting them to hear and understand you, is not something that they're going to be able to do right now because the lens they have contradicts the lens you have. So just allow them to be in their bubble. Do this for you. Do this for you. Great mystery, spirit of water, circle of life. This relationship will come back around. This feels like a family matter. This feels like it has to do with mother wounds, as they literally said, mother wounds. But it also feels like it has to do with learning to unconditionally love oneself. We have nature spirits and flowing river. Obviously being outside for you is going to be very healing right now. This also speaks to more of a solitude energy, a need to really kind of go within and reconnect with the earth. The earth is the mother, right? So higher frequency energy like the divine is masculine. Feminine energy, being present, being grounded, is feminine. The earth is the mother. So healing mother wounds also means being in relationship, very divine, healthy relationship with your physical body, with the present moment, with the earth, with nature. So this is where we address seasonal depression, body dysmorphia, lack of self-confidence, lack of self-worth, right? All of that stuff, right? The wound of being fearful of what's to come, so we struggle to be content with what is, right? That's all healing the feminine. There's going to be a lot of that going on right now in the collective, Virgo. It's really hitting you, but you are very feminine in nature. You're also known as the Virgin in the zodiac sign. So going through natural purification processes throughout your life are going to be a common theme for you, right? Very, very good. Medicine woman, medicine man tells me that you're probably going to go through some form of shamanic healing, energy cleansing, whether you're seeking out a practitioner or whether you're doing this on your own through rituals such as bath ritual or just being out in nature and practicing some breath work. So let's get into the tarot for you. They said start with spellcasters. I said, okay. Virgo. I heard summer's best. If you're thinking about making a big change, I feel like that's what that's in regards to. Summer is best. Some of you feel like this is relocating your home. Summer is best. What do we have for Virgo? I keep hearing flowers, flowers, flowers. They're showing me images that are very indicative of a funeral or mourning somebody who's already passed. I feel like this is old. I feel like this has already happened. I feel like the energy of whoever this is that's passed is something that's creating and contributing a lot to these wounds, not having the space to really address this. So it's kind of like so much energy is going towards this mourning still, which feels very old. That there's a part of you that's really struggling to heal your feminine, to be present, which makes sense because that's old, it's in the past. Four of Swords and the Five of Wands, Empress, there it is, yeah. It's almost a little bit of avoidant of healing the feminine. Empress is Taurus, Libra energy, and then we have the Devil bridging us to, yep, the fear of investing in our true personal power. Okay, cool, Knight of Cups. You take a lot of action caring for other people, but you do not take a lot of action caring for yourself. Nine of Wands. Hierophant. The way that you think of your higher self is going to change. So if things are going differently than you expect, it's not bad, it's not wrong. It's just to benefit you. Yeah, you're going to see your self-worth by healing this feminine wound, by healing this mother wound. Doesn't mean that you have to be a woman. Everybody has masculine and feminine energy. But learning to be content with what is, learning to be present. I want to look at the trickster energy that we have in this old cycle. Yeah, Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles, and the Death card. Yeah, this is like, hey, I'm trying to get you to understand my perspective, to whoever it is that very deceptive energy is around. No, just stop. Stop trying to persuade other people to see your lens. They're not going to. They're not obligated to. You have different life experience. Your lenses are going to be different. It doesn't mean that they don't love you and that they don't accept you. It just means that you might see things differently, and that's okay. Queen of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Your wound's about being heard. That's what this is. You have a wound where you feel like you're not heard, you're not seen. You can be seen, right? Like it's like if you and I were talking about something, we disagreed, saw it differently. Doesn't mean I don't love you. It just means that, okay, we just see it differently. That's cool, right? There's something that's being internalized here, though. It's almost like the Seven of Pentacles means that I don't know if I want to invest in this relationship anymore. I'm tired of not being seen. I'm tired of not being loved the way that I expect to be loved. This is a mother wound. Yep, lovers. Yeah. Gemini energy and the Page of Cups. Because you've learned that emotional, vulnerable intimacy is scary. Yeah, justice. That's a contract you have to break. I want to look more at this trickster energy. Yeah, it's all about, hey man, new perspective, different lenses, seeing things differently, understanding that just because you and somebody else do not see it the same doesn't mean that they don't love you, they don't value you, or they do not appreciate you. Just means that you just don't see, you're not on the same page with something, and that's okay. It's like, hey, I like this sports team. I think they're better than your sports team, and you want to say your sports team is better. That's cool, whatever. We can agree to disagree. It's like that. Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Ooh, lots of fives. King of Wands. Who the hell is this? They are a new energy. Feels very abrupt. I heard evolved. Okay, this is somebody you already know. This is their evolved energy. This is where they're shifting into. Yep. Eight of Pentacles. This is who they've worked really hard to become. This doesn't feel romantic. It feels more like a friendship or a business partnership. Page of Wands. There's jealousy between the two of you here. I honestly think that there's a part of you that might be jealous of them. They feel very confident. They just feel really confident. They don't feel arrogant. They don't feel cocky. They just feel like confident, like kind of like take no shit. But it's a very abrupt energy. Like they're going to take up space in a room. Part of them triggers you very much so. It triggers this wound. You have a lot of page energy. This mother wound is all about the childhood. Look at all these pages you have. A lot of page energy. Page energy speaks to the beginning of a lesson, right? It's the part of your personality that is learning, that is starting to be the student of how to build things, how to emotionally invest in things, and how to soul level, passionately, creatively, and sexually participate in things. With the Page of Pentacles upright, you're very practical. Makes sense, you're an earth sign, but your emotional and soul awareness of things was wounded. That's the mother though. The mother is the intuitive, right? Wands, and the emotional, right? The nurturing, cups. Knight of Pentacles. This is either a friend or a business partner. They're really going to challenge you to see your self-worth. I like them. I like them. I like them. I know they probably trigger you, but it's not because something. It's triggering a part of you that wants to heal. Yep, 3 of Cups, beautiful. 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. There you go. Got yourself a pair of balls. I like it. Meaning, sorry, let me explain why I said that. 3 of Cups, this friendship is really going to allow you to see the parts of you that need to be cherished, that need to be recognized, right? They're going to challenge you not to play small. They're going to challenge you to say, hey, I'm the shit. And I don't have to worry whether or not you think I'm the shit, because I think I'm the shit. And that's really all that matters, because that means I'm telling the universe that I think I'm the shit, that I'm awesome. And I want the same for you. There's no malice in their energy. There's not. They just love themselves. They love themselves. There's a part of you with the Palace of Swords that's very confusing. That's very confusing. It feels, Palace of Swords reminds me of the 8 of Swords, very Gemini energy, especially in reverse. It tells me that there's a part of you that tries to like overthink or analyze like how to be. This person, especially with Wand energy as a King of Wands, they just kind of flow. They're gonna be who they are, and then they're gonna change, and then they're gonna change, and they're gonna change, because it's manifesting. It's a very fire energy. Yeah, Palace of Cups. The Tower. The way that you think and feel about yourself and your reality is going to change drastically, and it's through whatever friend or business partnership this is. It's going to really help you break down the way that you used to connect with yourself. So let's see what that's about. Whoosh. This is going to be interesting, Virgo. With the Hierophant and the 5 of Wands. Oy vey. I'm trying to think of a way to say this that's not abrupt. It comes across as a very rigid way of thinking and believing. When we become rigid, we hinder our ability to evolve. So if you have a very rigid perspective of your faith or your spirituality or yourself or your commitments or how you communicate, that rigidity is going to result in a lot of conflict in the world around you, because people come into our life to help us evolve, to help us to expand, to help our view and our lens to grow beyond the limitations we placed upon ourselves, right? Which is our thought, our belief. The mind, right? So if we do not want to see beyond this belief that, ooh, my higher power is this, or this is the right way to do this, or this is the right way to do this, and someone says, actually, there's a little bit more you could see, right? If you're so rigid, that evolution is really going to hinder you. And the devil and the Hierophant tells me that you're very attached, very, very attached to the rules, to the faith that you have, to the lens that you have, to the contracts you've created for yourself. And that's why you probably experience a lot of conflict in your life when it comes to communicating with other people that have this kind of energy, I should say, right? Because this kind of energy is not fixed. It wants to transmute. It wants to constantly go. It wants to constantly build. It wants to constantly expand. It's a fire, right? It wants to constantly grow. Interesting. Very interesting. I think this relationship is going to be very triggering for you. Not in a bad way. It's in a way that's challenging you to evolve. If you demonize it and see it as bad, that's when you're going to get really like stuck. This is going to be one of those things that's like touch and go. Like, okay, they triggered me today. Let me go explore that. Okay, now we're great. Oh, now I'm triggered. It's going to be a little teeter-totter. There's going to be a dance for sure. So let's look at, I feel like this is your reaction. Okay. Don't build it yet. Whatever project or business or investment you want to make, don't build it yet. You're unraveling right now. You're shedding the old self. You're learning what it is that really lights you up and how you want to move in the world. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of family issues that surface because of this. This person is not part of your family. They're not, but they are going to trigger all the wounds that have to do with family, so you see it. Honestly, that's typically the best way, because if family triggers it, we're so close to the wound that we can't see it. But if somebody else does, it's like, oh my gosh, they remind me of this parent or this sibling or this interaction or this in my childhood. And it gives us a deeper awareness because it's not the same pattern or dynamic that we've been stuck in since that young age. Okay, so that's their purpose. Their purpose is to help you heal. Beautiful. I love this. You're seeing your worth. You're seeing your fear of trusting yourself to build and create. You know you're very nurturing. Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing, very loving, very compassionate, very loyal. But when it comes to building things for yourself, you have a fear of really committing and starting to really build it, to actually build it. And that's why you have the Palace of Pentacles. Palaces, they dictate the environment, right? They represent the environment is what I should say. So in reverse, there's a part of you that as much as you want to build this new beginning, you want to build this new business or this new foundation or have a new home, there's a part of you that is struggling with scarcity mindset. And that's why we had the Five of Pentacles up here. Scarcity mindset goes hand in hand with our self-worth. If we do not feel deserving of love, if we don't feel deserving of all the abundance in the world, right? If our self-worth is our glass ceiling, right? It is. So if you say right now, I make $1,000 a day, and that feels weird in your body, it's because a part of you doesn't feel deserving of it, right? It's about feeling deserving and knowing that there's no shame, there's no guilt, and wanting abundance and wanting luxury and wanting all the things that you want. It's your birthright. It is your birthright. Everything is just energy, right? When you really start to understand that everything is energy, that doesn't sound so woo-woo or crazy. It just sounds, that's normal. It's normal. I can attract. I can be this divine feminine energy that just attracts. If I tell the universe I want it, it's either that or something better. And it's trusting in that, really leaning into that. Seven of Pentacles, followed by the Nine of Swords, followed by the Sun. Oh my gosh. Okay. This is okay. I understand why this is triggering for you, this person. They're very consistent. They're going to fight tooth and nail until they accomplish their goal. Whereas you think it too much. You get overwhelmed and then you feel oppressed, you feel stuck, and then you kind of throw in the towel. Yep, Eight of Swords, there's overthinking. Three of Pentacles, you try to build it, then you don't know what to do, and you kind of, the inner dialogue starts. Six of Cups in reverse. This has to do with how you felt in childhood, like you were never enough, or you weren't seen, or you weren't given the recognition that you wanted. Your overall energy is the Five of Pentacles in reverse, so releasing the scarcity mindset. Six of Swords and the Magician. It's going to be a very slow moving process because it's about you addressing the fact that you need to stand up for yourself. Standing up for ourselves does not always mean that we need to say to somebody, hey, don't speak to me that way, or I don't like that. Standing up for ourselves also means showing up for ourselves. It means drinking that gallon of water every day because you are showing up for yourself by doing something so small as just drinking freaking water, right? Show up for yourself. Making small promises to yourself and keeping them is how you tell yourself that you trust yourself to accomplish your goal. You trust yourself to succeed. You trust yourself to make progress. You trust yourself to show up. You trust yourself to keep your promises that you've made for the benefit of you, that you're a priority. That you don't have to keep promises to family members or siblings or friends or coworkers, that you can also keep promises to your damn self. Yeah, a lot of healing going on here. I'm excited to see how this friendship unfolds because it's triggering, but it's very healing. And I like that. I'm all for it. All for it. But Virgo, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out your monthly love reading, check out my website. I have them posted there. And if you want a personal reading or an energy healing session to help bring your awareness on a personal level to these energies, as well as start to process them out of your body, go ahead, book it down below. I offer sessions distance and in person. I service globally. I've got clients from the States, from out of the States, in the UK, all over the world. So I hope to see you, and I'll see you next time. Later, Gator.